Hi, Ellen and Kelly here. I'm Ellen.
And I'm Kelly. Leading a debrief on VR feels futuristic and fun and is not without its challenges.
We will share some of the advantages and challenges unique to debriefing in VR. We also want to provide 3 ideas that Kelly and I learned to make your debriefs in VR really effective. I'm going to be honest, nothing beats a face-to-face debrief. The biggest challenge we faced debriefing in VR was the inability to read facial expressions, as everyone appears in VR as their avatar. Also, if everyone is not completely comfortable with the technology, then a lot of time can be spent on trivial issues like, why is your avatar sinking into the ground? How do we move off our colleague's virtual lap? Oops, and remind me again how I turn this off. However, VR is probably the next best thing to debriefing in person and much better than debriefing in Zoom or other online spaces. Here is why. In VR, people can talk simultaneously. You can post ideas on sticky notes and rearrange them on a whiteboard. Yep, just like real life. My favorite part about debriefing in VR is that I can hear subtle voice tonalities, sighs, and even hear when one person is about to speak and then gets interrupted.
3 tips to leading a debrief in VR are: number 1, breathe and settle. In our EMBA class, we are teaching type A, busy, stressed professionals, many of whom are also parents and caregivers. In other words, these are not people who breathe a lot. So we recommend leading a very quick breath exercise before peppering them with questions. Encourage them to tune into their body, as the experience of VR can actually make one feel disembodied. Number 2, positively reinforce their participation and encourage reflection. We like to acknowledge the work they have done thus far. In our case, it was thank you for being so attentive and engaged with 10 different speakers on Zoom and VR for the last 7 hours. We also pose reflection questions, such as, what is one word that describes how you feel right now? Use that as a pulse check and then plan your time and probes accordingly. And number 3, do have questions prepared ahead of time, but don't be attached to asking all of them. My favorite debrief questions are, what resonated for you today? As you go back to your family and friends, what do you want to share? What surprised you? And is there anything I didn't ask but you want to share?
Finally, avoid opening up the debrief for anything negative, as a pile-on can occur and derail your entire day. This is not the time and place to ask for critical feedback, although you should incorporate a process for this.
Your debrief offers a time and place to settle, reflect, transition, and hopefully leave your students with a feeling of satisfaction and the sense that they want to learn more.